Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's session. We will start the session within a few minutes. Please stay connected.
Good evening, all my respected speakers, participants, and I warmly welcome you to the today's webinar. My name is Manjot Kaur, and I have the privilege of anchoring today's valuable event. Many participants have joined us through our YouTube channel also. Before moving forward, let us seek the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the divine imbuement of wisdom, knowledge, and learning. I would like to request Manpit ma'am kindly play the Saraswati Vandana. Manpit ma'am.
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या
उसकी आवाज नहीं आती तो साइड ही लगाया हमने सेंसर से करने के लिए बोला अब बोल दिया ठीक है
या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीमभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहा
मैं तुझे ना फोन पे फोन करता हूँ ठीक है
हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now, I'm welcoming you all to the one-day webinar on patent, trademark, copyright, and intellectual property, organized by Agriverse Green. In today's knowledge-driven world, intellectual property is not confined to a single discipline. It is the lifeblood of science, technology, innovation, and creativity across every field. From groundbreaking research in laboratories to pioneering startups, from artistic expression to industrial design, IPR ensures that ideas are protected, innovators are empowered, and societies continue to progress responsibly. We are honored to have eminent speakers joining us today who will share their insights and experience on how intellectual property can be harnessed to fuel creativity, protect innovation, and strengthen global competitiveness. Objective. The one-day webinar on intellectual property rights, trademark, copyright, and patent is designed to provide participants with a clear understanding of the fundamentals of intellectual property protection, its relevance to research, innovation, and entrepreneurship, and the legal frameworks that govern it in India and globally. It aims to build awareness of how trademarks, copyrights, and patents safeguard creativity and innovation, highlight practical applications and case studies, and equip attendees with essential skills for drafting, filing, and managing IP sets, while fostering collaboration among academia, industry, and government to strengthen innovation ecosystems. Our vision is to cultivate a well-informed community of researchers, innovators, entrepreneurs, and students who understand the significance of patents, trademarks, copyright, and intellectual property right as tools for protecting, creating, fostering innovation, and in strengthening India's academic and entrepreneurial landscape in alignment with global standards. Our mission is to provide clear and practical knowledge on patents, trademarks, copyrights, and IPR, empowering participants to protect their innovations and creative works. The webinar seeks to inspire entrepreneurship, enhance credibility through IP protection, and foster collaboration among academia, industry, and government for sustainable growth. On the behalf of Agriverse Green, I extend a warm welcome to each of you. Let us learn, engage, and explore how IPR can shape the future of science and innovation in every field. We also warmly acknowledge Mr. Gurpreet Singh, CEO and founder of Agriverse Green, whose vision and leadership have made this webinar possible. His commitment to advancing education, fostering innovation, and creating platforms for knowledge sharing continues to inspire and empower new generation of thinkers and innovators. Now, moving forward, it's my privilege to introduce our first expert, Ms. Pooja Menon. Ms. Pooja is a seasoned intellectual property expert. She is government registered patent agent and entrepreneur with over 12 years of professional experience, spanning more than a decade in the IPR domain and 2 years in the IT sector. She currently serves as the Chief Operating Officer COO and has been a pivotal force in transforming India's IP landscape. Her remarkable journey includes providing IP consultation and strategy to over 15,000 clients, including researchers, academicians, and industrials, playing a leading role in launching India's first IP bank, enabling the global commercialization of Indian innovations, delivering 15,000 plus seminars and engaging with more than 180,000 individuals across the country. Co-founding the Invent Club dedicated to supporting your entrepreneurs through mentorship and training with collaborations spanning 63 plus colleges nationwide. Her expertise covers a wide spectrum including patent drafting and prosecution, intellectual property strategy, technology commercialization, entrepreneurship development, public speaking, and training. Her contribution continues to inspire researchers, startups, and industry professionals to harness intellectual property as a powerful tool for progress. On behalf of Agriverse Green, we extend a warm welcome to Ms. Pooja Menon and look forward to her valuable insights in today's session. Now, I'm also introducing our second expert, Ms. Shrushti Rajaguru. She is a dynamic biotech professional whose career bridges the worlds of scientific research and intellectual property rights with over 6 years of combined experience in infection diseases research and IPR. Ms. Shrushti brings a rare blend of scientific depth and legal expertise. A postgraduate in medical biotechnology, she honed her research skills during her notable tenure at IIT Bombay, contributing to advancements in the biological sciences. Her professional journey includes guiding over 2,000 clients, helping young innovators transform their ideas into patents and commercial ventures, specializing in biological sciences, patents, and funding acquisition, enabling innovators to secure resources for their breakthrough, conducting seminars and teaching life science while actively supporting IPR awareness and education across diverse audiences, applying hands-on expertise in proteomics, bioinformatics, drug design, and IP management, making her a well-rounded professional at the intersection of science and innovation. Ms. Shrushti's dedication to mentoring innovators and promoting IP awareness reflects her commitment to building a stronger ecosystem for research, entrepreneurship, and knowledge production in India. On behalf of Agriverse Green, we extend a warm welcome to Ms. Shrushti Rajaguru and Ms. Menon. Look forward to their insightful contribution to today's webinar. Now I'm inviting to Ms. Pooja Menon and Ms. Shrushti Rajaguru for sharing their valuable words. Ma'am, please on your camera and mic.
Hello, good evening.
Good
Am I
evening, ma'am.
audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, this is Srishti. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am,
Am
you
I
are
audible?
audible.
Am I visible? Am I visible?
No, ma'am, you are not visible.
You're not visible.
Just give me a second. There are some network issues. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So today, me and Ms. Pooja Menon, we are going to walk you through the basics of IPR as well as what you can apply for patent in field of agriculture as well. We live in our houses, which essentially are our properties. So when it comes to intellectual property, what would you identify as property? May it copyright, trademark, patent, but have to classify that. What would you think that this is something I thought, can I file for this? Any creation of your mind, be it a literary work or artistic work, be it design, be it a process, be it a symbol, everything can be patented. Every damn thing. Or it can go under copyright, or it can go under trademark. So there is nothing that your mind thinks cannot be protected. So first of all, I'll walk you through copyright, which is the most basic thing that everybody can do in this world. You have written a poem, you can file for a copyright. You are an artist, you have made a good drawing or you have sketched something, you can apply for a copyright. You have written a paper, you have developed a SOP for your lab. You are somebody who is very much interested in videography. You have created a very beautiful video. You have shot a sunset. Everything that is your creation can be filed for a copyright. You are a designer and you have made a very good design, then it can go for a design patent. So we will walk you throughout the process of classification of your intellectual property in this webinar. So first of all, let's go with copyright. Now, copyright is a right provided to each and every creator for their lifetime for whatever their byproduct is in order to reproduce, recreate, sell, make copies of your own art. What you can apply for a copyright? I'm so sorry, I'm stuck here. Hello. What can be included in copyright? As I told you, it could be software, it could be music, it could be photography, it could be choreography, poetry, a story you have written. Many of you might be writing books on agriculture, books on anything. Everything can be copyrighted. If you are a sculptor, you can also copyright that. So all of those things can be copyrighted. What is the purpose of copywriting? It will give you rights for your lifetime. If you are a creator, you have taken a picture and then you have shared that picture with me before applying for copyright. Now I am somebody who is looking for business opportunity in every single thing. So what do? I take your picture, I make it into a poster and I sell it online. On Amazon, I am selling the picture taken by you and I'm earning thousands of rupees from that. So even though you took the liberty to trust me, you spent all your minutes and good efforts in clicking that picture, you gained nothing from it. But I gained everything from it. But what if you had applied for copyright before sending it to me? Then you could have sued me. You could have asked for a copyright infringement case. You could have gone a legal way and earned from that. So, like all these intellectual properties, they are your assets. They are not something that you are spending by filing a copyright trademark or a patent. You are actually protecting it and earning from it in future. They are not just for paper. Now, this is about copyright. Okay, I'll give you one infringement example. Everybody might have heard about Tata Consultancy Services, TCS in short. Now they were, working with Epic Systems. It was a US-based electronics medical records vendor. They accused TCS of stealing a few documents, which were a part of the software which the TCS built for that company. Now this case is still ongoing, and the other company is asking TCS for a huge amount of money. So it's not something that कॉपीराइट फाइल कर दिया, किसी ने यूज किया और आपने सिर्फ एक लीगल नोटिस भेज दिया, बात खत्म. You can actually sue them and earn a lot of money from that also. It's your right. This is a very, like, everybody in research field is aware about elsewhere. Everybody wants to publish in elsewhere. But all the students, they don't have elsewhere subscription because it is costly. So they used to go to Sci-Hub. So anybody who is in research field, they are quite aware about the Sci-Hub, and this link is not working, that link is not working. It's a very common thing every student in their research life have discussed about Sci-Hub. So what was the issue here? Elsewhere came to know that all the money they are taking for subscription, now it is not working out for them. The subscriptions have decreased just because of this one specific site called Sci-Hub. What Sci-Hub was doing, they were providing free access to every copyrighted scientific paper. And this was a loss for Elsewhere. So they filed a case on them. And currently, it is still a matter of, access versus copyright debate in that. But they defended, the Sci-Hub defended, as in that we are dealing with an educational information. We are allowed to give educational information for free. So this is their defense. But still, this is an issue which you could, keep in your mind when you are not protecting your papers by copyright. Next, I would say it's trademark. Now, if you are somebody who, have entrepreneurship wala mind, and they find out, in every small thing they want to do a business, they have a brand name in their mind, they have a taglines in their mind. You're selling, for example, you are selling seeds, or you are a publishing house. What would you do to, protect your name, to make a mark in the public that कोई वो नाम सुनेगा तो सीधा आपको ही याद करेगा? That would be by your brand name. If today we are going on a highway and we see a big M, by seeing that big M, instantly your mind would recognize that's a McDonald's in yellow, right? In the same way, if you're going to buy a shoe and you see a right tick, without any doubt, you would recognize it's Nike. So trademark is protection of your brand by a word or a symbol or a phrase or a design, or it could be a combination of all of that, which is a distinguishing mark for your product, for your brand, which is your identification mark. So as I told you, it could be a combination of word, it could be a symbol, just like Mercedes. It could be words without geographical significance. It could be a smell also. It could be a sound also. Many of your Bollywood celebrities, they have actually trademarked this, their few dialogues and the way they deliver it, the sound. So as you can see here, I told you McDonald's, Nike, just do it is a tagline. So it could also be protected. Coca-Cola is a word. It is also protected. Pepsi का जो particular can का design है, that is also protected. It could be a logo. Apple. So whenever we see आधा कटा हुआ सेब, without any doubt, every single person will recognize it as an apple. So these are your brand's identity, which you can protect through trademark. So these are two, copyright and trademark are two very simple, basic IPRs which I have walked you through. Next, we will move on to our patents. So what is a patent? What are the types of patent? A patent is an exclusive right which is granted by government for a limited period of time for exchange of a detailed disclosure, which is available to the public. In basic what आपने कुछ नया किया है, okay, which you think it could be a process, it could be a product, it could be something at ideation stage also. You don't need to have a prototype for that, but it is something which is very unique, non-obvious, which could be brought into public domain for for use. Then you can apply for a patent for which government will give you exclusive right. Exclusive right meaning nobody else on this earth have the right to reproduce it without taking it on a license from you or without you selling it. What could be patented? It could be a design, it could be a utility patent. In utility patent, it could be process, it could be method, it could be machine, a unique composition or a formulation, machine you have made, or in ornamental design, which is which comes under design patent, any new variety of a plant, or any new or useful improvement in an existing product. So let me take you with a very simple example. You use scissors in your life for like every day. I also use scissor. Now, if you want to distinguish between a design patent and a utility patent, how would you distinguish in case of a scissor? When we hold a scissor, there are two rounds in which we place our hand and then we cut it. If you have a scissor which has, the holding places where you have circular, I have it in square. You and I both can get a design patent for it. Why? Because we have only made a structural change. The function of the scissor is not changing here. Only the structure is changing. But what if you integrate IoT as well as AI component in your scissor? So no matter how much I try to put my hands in the scissor and cut it, it will not cut. Because you have integrated such a technique, you have changed how the scissor functions that I have to press a button on my phone and then only the scissor would work. So here you are changing the functionality, how that product works. It will fall under utility. This is a basic demarcation of utility and design patent. These are one few more examples of utility and design patent. As you can see here, three different bottles. तीनों के तीनों प्लास्टिक की बॉटल है. One is Bisleri, Aquafina and Kinley. What is the difference? सब में पानी ही है. सब में पानी अंदर अगर गर्म है तो गर्म रहेगा, ठंडा है तो ठंडा रहेगा. The only change is the shape. So it will go for design. But if you see on the right side of the screen, there is Milton Thermosteel. Now, if you will see Thermosteel and Kinley, there is a major difference. In Thermosteel, if you will put it, आपको चाहिए कि वो ठंडा रहे तो वो ठंडा रहेगा, जबकि किनली में वैसा नहीं होगा. ठंडा डाला पर हो जाएगा गरम, गरम डाला but हो जाएगा ठंडा. So here they have introduced a change in the function of the bottle. So it will go for utility patent. One more example which you might more relate to, which is regarding a seed hopper mechanism. So here, as you can see in the figure, the shape and design of the hopper, that would go under design patent. But the metering mechanism, which is the innovation in how the seed flow control is taken care of, that will go under utility patent. There is also a rotating wheel with spikes. So here, the rotating wheel with spikes is helping with the soil penetration. So it is changing the way it works. Okay, it is improvising the penetration of the wheel in the soil. So it will also go under utility patent. If you have changed the grip of the handle, then it will go into design, because it is not changing the function. It is just changing the structure so that it's an ergonomic change, which will help you to hold the wheel in a better way, handle in a better way. So it will go into design patent. The bearings, the fasteners, they are also improving the fastening, of the system, of your whole mechanism, of your whole structure, the machine you have made. So it will also go under patent. So one simple seed hopper, there are so many different elements in that which you can bifurcate into different patents. You can also file it as one whole single patent, but you also can bifurcate it. Now let's just try to figure out the IPR that we see in our day-to-day life. If you will move around, there is IPR everywhere in the daily use. All the females in the session, you have used safety pins in your life, right? That safety pin is also a patented thing. The cups, that the tea you use, there are so many design patents, on that cup. Two holders that are for children's mug, single holder for the cup kind of mugs that we use. Like here we see toothbrush. Like when I was a child, I used to see my daddy using a datun. So datun is essentially a very ancient kind of toothbrush. With time it evolved and people made a toothbrush out of a bamboo with some, holding structure and bristles made out of bamboo. So the function over here is not changed, but the structure of the toothbrush changed. So it will go into design patent. Then they further changed the shape of the brush, like made it more